يا أخي نرجع.
Hello grade 9 students. How are you? I hope you are fine. This is an English revision for first term exam. First, we have 3 objectives for this revision. What are our objectives for today? Number 1, to identify parts of the exam paper. Number 2, to explain how to deal with all the questions of the exam paper. Number 3, to give a short exam sample. As for this exam, the first term exam, we have 50 marks. And 50 marks are divided in 4 sections. Part 1 or section 1, listening, 10 marks. Part 2, speaking, 15 marks. Part 3, reading, 10 marks. Part 4, writing and use of language, 15 marks. Of course, you finished listening and speaking, and on the exam paper you will answer the reading questions and writing questions. So you will have 2 parts on the exam paper, reading part and writing part. As you see, a reading part of 3 passages of 10 marks, and the use of language and writing of 15 marks. So the total on the exam paper will be 25 marks. Again, the total on the exam paper, or the total of the exam paper, is 25 marks. Now let's see part 1, reading section. Here we have some tips for you, or reading directions. Let's read these tips. Number 1, don't look for the meaning of every single word and try to get the whole meaning. So you should focus on the whole meaning and don't focus on the meaning of every single word. Number 2, read the topic sentence carefully because it helps you understand what the text is about. Yes, the topic sentence is very important. The topic sentence is very important. The topic sentence of the text is very important. Read it again and again and try to understand it. 3, read the questions carefully. Read the questions carefully. You should read all the questions carefully, one by one. This is a reading text. Read this text silently, and I'll give you some time to read it. Okay, now let's answer the given questions. We have 3 given questions here. Question number 1. What's the purpose of the text? What's the purpose of the text? As you see, you have 4 choices, and all the given questions, all the multiple choice questions are of 4 choices: A, B, C, and D. What's the purpose of the text? Yes, the answer is A. What's the purpose of the text? The answer is A. 2. What does the underlined word illness mean? What does the underlined word illness mean? Go back to the text to find the word illness. This is the word illness. They have known, which leaves, roots, and berries can be used to treat different illness. The answer is A. Good. The answer is A. 3. What does the underlined pronoun they what does the underlined pronoun they refer to? What does the underlined pronoun they refer to? Go back to the text. They also contain many types of chemicals. The answer is plants. C. The answer is C. Now, let's take a sample of part 2. Part 2, the use of language. In this part, you will answer 7 grammar and vocabulary questions. Again, you have 7 grammar and vocabulary questions. So you have 7 questions, 7 multiple choice questions, and these 7 questions are divided into grammar and vocab. Some of the 7 questions are about vocab and some are about grammar. These are some examples. Number 1. Space. Hassan played well. He lost the match. The answer is B. Although Hassan played well, he lost the match. Of course, this is a grammar question. Number 2. 5 people, space, in the car accident last week. The answer is yes, D. Were killed. 5 people were killed. 3. Salim is very reliable. He will never space. The answer is let me down. He will never let me down. The answer is A. 4. Which word is spelled correctly? A, B, C, D. The answer is C. 5. I will carry this bag. It's as light as a space. The answer is D, feather. Now we come to part 2, writing section. Write an essay about the advantages and the disadvantages of working out at a gym. This is a given example. For the essay, you can write about the advantages and the disadvantages of working out at a gym. You can read it and focus on the punctuation of this essay. Be aware of capital letters. Be aware of full stops at the end of the statement. Now it's over. Thank you, my dear students. Goodbye.